In the aftermath of a dramatic walkout during Prime Minister Netanyahu's address at the United Nations in 2025, the voices of solidarity grew louder. Countries such as Spain, France, and the Netherlands stood firmly in support of Palestinian statehood. Their representatives declared that justice and peace can only be achieved when Palestine is recognized as a free and independent nation. The walkout became a symbol of resistance against decades of occupation, while the wave of international recognition marked a turning point in history, with more nations aligning with the cause of Palestinian independence. The call for peace and dignity resonates stronger than ever inside the halls of the United Nations. Following the historic walkout and the wave of recognition, the debate inside the United Nations hall shifted dramatically. Nations that once hesitated to take a stand began voicing their support for Palestinian sovereignty. Spain emphasized the moral duty of Europe to champion justice after years of silence. France highlighted that peace in the Middle East cannot exist without equality, security, and dignity for both peoples. The Netherlands, long a strong voice for international law, insisted that the recognition of Palestine was not merely symbolic, it was a necessary step toward a lasting solution. As applause echoed across the chamber, the message became clear. The international community was no longer willing to ignore the suffering of millions of Palestinians. Outside the UN headquarters, crowds gathered waving Palestinian flags, celebrating what many described as the beginning of a new chapter. For them, the recognition was more than diplomacy. It was a beacon of hope after decades of displacement and loss. Yet, challenges remain. While over 100 nations stood in favor of Palestine, opposition from powerful allies of Israel continued. The United States and a handful of countries argued that unilateral recognition would complicate peace negotiations. But for Palestinians, the recognition itself was proof that the world had not forgotten their struggle. It signaled that the tide of history. Commentators noted that the moment carried echoes of past liberation movements. South Africa, East Timor, and others who fought for decades before their independence was accepted globally. Many believe that Palestine now stands on the same path, with growing international solidarity, making isolation impossible. The events at the UN in 2025 were not just about one speech or one walkout. The empty seats during Netanyahu's address became a powerful image of protest, and the recognition of Palestine by nations like Spain, France, and the Netherlands became a statement of hope. For Palestinians, it was a reminder that their dream of freedom and independence is not forgotten. And for the world, it was a call to act not tomorrow, but today, to ensure that justice, peace, and dignity finally take root in the land where they have been denied for so long.